Amid discussions over a U.S.-backed moratorium on attacks against energy infrastructure, Russia and Ukraine blamed each other for the destruction of a Russian gas pumping station near the border. The Sudzha facility, located within Russian territory close to Ukraine, was set ablaze, with Moscow accusing Ukrainian troops of demolishing it during their retreat. Russia claimed this violated a ceasefire agreement reached between President Vladimir Putin and former U.S. President Donald Trump. Meanwhile, Ukraine dismissed the allegations, asserting that Russia had staged the attack to justify further hostilities. Kiev argued that Moscow deliberately sabotaged the facility to frame Ukraine, aiming to discredit its commitment to peace talks. The incident followed Putin's rejection of a broader 30-day ceasefire, although he agreed to halt energy-related strikes. Russia's investigative committee launched a probe, labeling the explosion an act of terrorism. In response, Ukraine's military countered that Russian forces had shelled the station themselves in a false flag operation to fuel anti-Ukraine propaganda. Ukrainian officials insisted that Moscow had a long history of fabricating such incidents to advance its war narrative. The Kremlin swiftly denied Ukraine's accusations, with Putin's spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, calling them absurd. Meanwhile, European and American officials voiced concerns over continued attacks on critical energy sites, as the war's focus increasingly shifted toward infrastructure. Independent verification of the incident remains difficult due to conflicting reports. While the U.S. has encouraged Kiev to negotiate over a moratorium, Ukraine remains skeptical, viewing Russian diplomatic gestures as mere stalling tactics. Media reports further highlight doubts about Moscow's adherence to the ceasefire. The Guardian noted that Russia has previously targeted Ukrainian energy sites despite claims of restraint, while the Financial Times reported that Ukraine sees Russian allegations as a strategy to justify military escalation. BBC News pointed to a pattern of both nations retaliating against energy infrastructure, making a lasting ceasefire unlikely. With each side using attacks to pressure the other, analysts warn that any agreement remains fragile at best. Beyond immediate military consequences, the Sudzha explosion has broader economic and geopolitical implications. The continued targeting of energy facilities threatens regional energy security and global markets, affecting both Russia and Europe. As long as both Kiev and Moscow see strategic advantages in striking infrastructure, a long-term resolution remains elusive. International stakeholders remain on high alert, wary that further escalations could widen the conflict and deepen instability in the region.